Right, welcome to More Knowledge. This one I'm looking at Oxford University, founded, as you see, supposedly, right, in 1096. So straight away you see the 9 and 6. So straight away, right, that's to do with the Holy Royal Arch, right, which is obviously to do with this part of the craft. So this Oxford University is totally part of the craft. Of course, here's this symbol on, this symbol on top of the Royal Arch. So basically, like the 9-6, the 1096. So here's the history graph of it, right? Remember, it's supposed to be founded in 1096, so it's 1,000 years old, right? And that's pretty unrealistic if you ask me, like, right? 1,000 years old, of course. The building would be, there'd be no left really, would be, But aside from that, right, this sort of ancient history idea is just what to put in with all the rest of the ancient histories, to give it an ancient type of idea. Of course, it's not that old. Can't be 1,000 years old, right? Here you see all the colleges, what they've got in it, right? All Souls College, Magdalen, Corpus Christi, Christ Church, Trinity, St. John's, Jesus, Magdalen Hall, right? So, all the religious type of ideas, right? St. Hugh's, St. Peter's, right? St. Catherine's, Linacre House. There you see the early type of idea of it's supposed to be like a men-only college, in the early, to run about the 1096. I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous, like. Parks College and Reuben College. And the first academic houses were monastic halls. Of course, the monk idea and all that, right? Dominican, Blackfriars. Of course, the sort of the buildings that are there now are basically saying like, they were rebuilt in 1921. Well, that's a bit more realistic, like. And then the descendant of the original were from 1221. Well, I can't, if there was any trace of anything left from 1221, right? And it was rebuilt in 1921. There'd be no there, would there? How can there be any trace of something that's, what I mean? It's ridiculous, like, a 1,000-year-old building. No chance, right? And Exeter, the Hex, St. Hilda's, Jesus College. So very, this place is totally a Masonic hazard, and in fact, a lot of things are controlled from Oxford University, really. And Chorley's Hall, Marcon's Hall. You see Chorley's Hall, right, a private hall of University of Oxford. They're talking about dates like 1891 is a bit more realistic, right? Than 1096. St. Mary Hall, right? And again the dates, jumping from 1326, right? And then incorporated in 1902. So, most likely the whole place was built in 1902. You know what I mean? And the rest is just pure lies, like what everything else would have given you. You see what I'm saying? near the 1826 Gothic Revival building on the west side of St Mary's Hall. Right? So this was built in 1826 in the style of like an old way of building type of idea what they're trying to give, right? So I mean, obviously they could have just built the whole lot run about this time to look old, right? As the days to this day. You can build things to look old fashioned in that. St Mary's quad, third quadrangle, 3 and 4, 7. So all the type of Masonic codes again in this place. Again, as I say, a lot of construction took place in 1900. So basically, it's my betting this entire place was constructed around about the late 1800s into 1900s. And they just give it a 1,000-year-old background as part of the ancient bullshit idea, you see what I mean? All the type of ideas of the old the old scholars that they had. And John Ricksman, is there any evidence of John Ricksman even existing in that? Of course not, it's just, it's all just made up, innit? Morgan Phillips, they coded names. It's all just made up, right? DY College, duality. All the codes and numbers. 27th of March, 1542. It's all code and look, the rectory of Kiddington. Thomas Coole, Joseph Crover, William Wyatt, William King. All just made up stuff really. Jacobite views. Of course, the list of people who went to Oxford University, it's all their tea drinkers, isn't it? All their posh tea drinkers basically went there. It's not, it's just a total factory for churning out here, tea drinkers and all this. Oxonians, 2 British kings, 12 monarchs, sovereign states, 28 British prime ministers, see what I mean? Just a factory for turning out these tea drinkers who serve the royal system and that, see? Jeremy Beecham, 33 brewers, of course. Of course, these have all served the royal system, right? Brasenose College. Seven Oxonians in the Covenant of the United Kingdom, and 2 in the Shadow Covenant. So, just a pure factory for eunuch servants in the royal court. You see here that so many of the overseas rulers and the kings and monarchs and the prime ministers, a lot of overseas countries went to Oxford, right? So we see that Oxford's basically the hub of world control, right? Like this, Seretse Gotsabong, right? King of the Bagamo and the Guatua people, Botswana. Jigme Kiezo Namgo Wangchuk. So you see what I mean? Magdalen College. So you can see how the whole world's run basically from this place, really. Abdullah Al Bin Hussein, Transjordan. See what I'm saying? Can't even there pronounce that one, like, Tawanku. Yeah. Our tea drinkers, see, and our serving of this year, Royal Network. So basically it's a worldwide thing. Trans program, right? All over the countries, all over the world. No doubt the names are totally quoted in their own languages in that scene. Sultan Muhammad V. Of course, they give her eyes like of a tea drinker. Nasrin T. William II, Christchurch. Vijayavood. The Royal Arch Masonry. Andrew Bertie. Ninian. So some very interesting Masonic characters went to this Oxford. In fact, the whole lot basically. Chrysanthemum Fruin. Wang Chuk. So basically, very important in their worldwide tea drinking program. Masaba, a mask. St. John's and Magdalen, quite popular. Prince Chichibu. Imperial House. Bint. Bint. Gwilym. Binti. Our tea drinkers, of course. One there. Here's a tea for you, like Catherine Hilda do leap, sing the duality in the leap. See? Leap the cross. Buckingham Palace. Elvedon Hall. Seek. Seek. Seeker of knowledge. Hide and seek. This one. Barnabas Sutherland.